One Yuan note, and it's equivalent to about 2 South African rands. China is looking to make the yuan the currency of trade on the African continent, and it could make it cheaper to do business between the two. South Africa is China's biggest trading partner on the continent, followed by Zimbabwe. And both are starting to make it easier for businesses to use the yuan as another trade currency.
China, South Africa, we have a signed agreement to exchange currency, our own currency. And also we have decided to settle our trade in RMB yuan. So South Africa may become a center of RMB settlement.
But let's look at this from a broader perspective.
We are pushing forward for the internationalization of Chinese RMB yuan. And I think this is in line with the China's economic and trade and financial cooperation with the outside world. So we will do it step by step.
With China looking for the seal of approval from the IMF, it could mean greater stability and status for the yuan. But the recent devaluation of the yuan could undermine the work they've done. The IMF is due to make an announcement at the end of the year on whether they'll include the yuan into their special drawing rights basket of currency reserves. These SDRs are reviewed every 5 years and weighed according to their importance in the world's trading and financial systems.
China today is the second largest economy in the world. And around about 2019-2020, measured in terms of purchasing power parity, China will be the largest economy in the world.
But the yuan is making headway in Africa, with China retaining a strong economic foothold on the continent. Gulam, how will business be affected if the yuan is used as a currency of trade in Africa?
When a South African business wishes to acquire Chinese wares, they would buy dollars and then convert dollars to Chinese local currency. And so there's a multi-leg nature to that particular foreign exchange transaction.
Should South Africa start building up the yuan reserves in earnest?
The Reserve Bank has already begun to include yuan in its reserves portfolio, its suite of currencies, which include, of course, dollar, sterling, and euros. And also banks such as our own would build liquidity.
And what will this mean for trade?
It'll make it easy for trade between China and South Africa if it's a yuan currency. What it does mean, though, is that it's a new mindset in terms of contracting with banks. It's a new mindset in terms of setting the prices. So what you do is that you manage your risks. You take forward exchange cover. You keep your exposure to a short extent. So certainly I think it's a new dynamics in terms of global trade.
While the world waits for the IMF's decision, a close eye will be kept on how the yuan performs and the impact its currency fluctuations will have on emerging markets, particularly in South Africa, in light of the recent currency agreement signed between the two countries. Ultimately, it will be up to business and government to make sure that they work hand in hand to ensure the best possible outcome for the country. Nozintombi Mia, SABC News, Johannesburg.